Jess sits at her cluttered desk, half her late bills buried under a stack of colorful sticky notes and doodles. She's trying to focus on an email, but her mind rabbit holes to a grocery list we forgot to make. She wonders silently, am I just lazy or is something else going on here? That knowing self-doubt that you're less than others isn't laziness or stupidity, it's something different. Let's unravel why adults like Jess end up feeling this way and how they break free. Adults with ADD often get misjudged. It's not just kids who struggle, grown-ups face their own battle with focus and frustration. Jess describes waking up to an online shopping spree she doesn't remember making. Impulse wins over planning in a flash, credit card build, guilt piling up. This moment hits so many adults with ADD, the chaos of unintended consequences from moments of distraction and impulsivity. Imagine your brain is a web browser with dozens of tabs open, some playing music, others flashing notifications, plus a half-written email. That's how ADD works. Your attention jumps constantly, making focus feel like a juggling act on a tightrope. Kelly Kate turns the stigma around. ADD isn't laziness or stupidity, but a different operating system. With this new framework, you start seeing your struggles as chunks to be managed, not your character flaws, a total game changer. Medications changed since the early days. ADD is more understood now. But meds are just one tool, not the whole toolbox. Kelly talks about her friend Mark, who switched to a new generation stimulant that gave him steady focus for 6 hours without the usual jittery crash. These newer meds don't just mask symptoms, they fine-tune brain signals that were out of sync before. Meditation might sound ironic for someone who can't quiet their own brain, but with daily practice, it's like resetting your mental clutter, channeling your wild thoughts into a single steady flame, a surprising discovery for many adults with ADD. Coaching helps bridge the gap between intention and action. Kelly shares how personalized ADD coaches help adults set realistic goals and create structure, essentially acting like a GPS while meds recalibrate the engine. ADD doesn't just affect your mind, it rewires relationships. Work, family, and intimacy all get tangled in the noise. Kelly shares a poignant story about Lisa, who noticed her worsening forgetfulness and irritability aligned with falling estrogen during menopause. Female ADD isn't just about attention, it's tied to hormone shifts that reshape cognition and mood, an often overlooked factor. Disagreements flare easy when impulsivity and forgetfulness create misunderstandings. Kelly details how ADD can sabotage communication with loved ones, silently eroding trust unless strategies like clear reminders and paced conversations are used. The breakthrough comes when adults identify their unique ADD strengths, like creativity, hyperfocus, or empathy, and lean into those. Kelly emphasizes that building balance isn't about fixing everything, but amplifying what works to smooth out the rough patches. Remember Jess at her cluttered desk? She's no longer buried under shame or impulsive chaos. By recognizing ADD as a distinct wiring, not a flaw, adults can turn their struggles into strengths. Try this tomorrow. List one thing your ADD brain does well, then lean into it deliberately. It's the first step toward owning your incredible, unique mind. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.